Archer's doing a little science experiment. He got this rocket for Christmas, and so he's mixing vinegar and baking soda to make it go. And if you hear a noise, the neighbors are spraying their fields. We're usually not outside when they're spraying the field because I don't want the overspray. It should have gone off right away. Okay, attempt 1, fail. That's when we attempt again. Hello friends, welcome back to Joyful Halfacre. I'm Kim, and today we're gonna make a bluey cake. My daughter's birthday is in 2 days on 7/11. I know you'll be watching this like a week later, or later, whenever you get to watching it. Anyway, my daughter's birthday is 7/11, the National Slushy Day, because, you know, the 7-Eleven chain. Anyway, she asked for a bluey cake for her birthday, and so I looked it up, and this is the cake that I saw on when I Googled it. So I thought that's what she wanted. And so I showed her that. She started talking about blue bubbles and making them as peanut butter balls, but then covered in blue. And so I was a little confused when I saw that. And then she shows me this picture. So this is what she wants, a blue duck cake. So not the actual bluey duck cake, but a blue duck cake. So I'm gonna attempt to make this. And my duck will probably look a lot different, but we're gonna make a blue cake with blue peanut butter balls and some sort of duck on top.
A yellow duck.
A yellow duck. Okay, we can do a yellow duck. We'll try. Oh, it's bouncing. Attempt 2. Nope. Okay, so new plan. We're gonna wait a little bit to bake the cake because I'm out of baking soda. Because of Archer's project that I'll show you a little more of. He kept trying. Okay, attempt 3. I think I might have had the wrong thing in the jar there. I keep my baking soda and baking powder in those little jars like that, and I think I put the wrong thing in it. I think that was baking powder, not baking soda. So maybe, well, it's bouncing. Why is it not working? Huh. Yes, he used all my baking soda and almost a full thing of vinegar. Luckily, I have plenty of that. But I need to buy baking soda before I bake that cake. Well, I guess we'll go on to making the peanut butter balls first because gotta wait on that. So the recipe I looked up was 2 cups Rice Krispies, 1 cup peanut butter, 1 cup powdered sugar. And a 1/4 cup butter. Just the regular Rice Krispie peanut butter, Rice Krispie balls, whatever recipe online. Why does your tag say definitely Archer?
So then I can dip in this fork. Now we're making peanut butter balls.
Yeah. Oh, he won't let you in his fort without, is it just his fort?
It's pets and him.
Pets and him, huh? Archer's always doing something. Today it's the rocket and a fort. Yesterday we finished up tie-dyeing shirts.
And a sheet.
And a sheet, yep. And we started that the day before, didn't we?
Yep.
What? Oh, he also made that blow-up fort thing yesterday.
He used the fan and taped it on.
Yeah.
Did he use all the Rice Krispies?
No. You can't. There's enough for you to have cereal. Okay, attempt number 4 didn't work because the vinegar just seeped out the bottom. So what are we doing wrong? He's gonna try again. So Ella's birthday is always very special to me because it's the day I almost died and I am still here. So it's always kind of a renewal day to me in my head. Like I think of, a new lease on life. I was almost died and I'm here. So with my 5th child pregnancy, well, 6th pregnancy, 5th child, I ended up having a C-section because he was breech. And so after that, I had a spot internally that just wouldn't heal. And of course, the doctors with the place I was going said, it's fine, you'll be fine. There's nothing wrong with you. So anyway, ended up having a miscarriage a few years later, missed miscarriage. But then I got pregnant with Ella, my 8th pregnancy, 6th child, and I was going for a VBAC. So I had to go to a larger town. We live in a small town, so I had to drive an hour and a half away to Iowa City to be able to have the VBAC, and I'm very glad I did. If I would have been in town here, I probably would have died. Basically, they broke my water and I got the epidural around the same time, and when my water broke, I had a complete placental abruption, and so it was an emergency. She had to get out, so they wheeled me to the OR, which was just right next door. Luckily, it was a big hospital. They do that, they are there for emergencies. And they said, we need to get her out now, and the epidural had not worked. Found out at that point that, because I had trouble when I had my 5th child also, that they gave me the epidural and it just wasn't working. And so they finally had to knock me out. Well, it wasn't working this time either, so they had to knock me out. Well, it turns out epidurals do not work right on me. It take forever to work, and then it works too well. And in this instance, due to the trauma probably, I ended up, it came up and paralyzed my diaphragm, and so I couldn't breathe, and they put me in the ICU overnight, and I was on a ventilator overnight, and so I didn't wake up till the next morning. She was born at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the 11th, and I woke up about 9 o'clock the next morning, 8 o'clock, something like that. And so I finally got to meet her at noon on the day after, so she wasn't quite 24 hours. She was 23 hours old when I met her. So it's just kind of it was very traumatic, because then due to that and other circumstances, I ended up with blood clots in my lungs, and I found that out the following, she was born on a Monday, and on the following Sunday I went to the local ER, and they found out that I had multiple blood clots in my lungs. I ended up being on warfarin blood thinner for 10 months, and it was just a very trying, stressful thing. So I always think of her birth as a renewal of life for me, because I could have died. I didn't. The Lord saw fit to keep me here, and I just feel very blessed. So it always kind of helps me to choose right and do right, and renew my life for the Lord, which is a good thing. We should all have those moments where we just reevaluate our life and what we're doing, and are we working for the Lord? Are we living fully, or are we just going about every day and being stressed and worry and anxiety? Those things are not from the Lord. Those are from the devil. And if we live in that, it can ruin our lives. Literally. I've lived in that. I do from time to time. I do not have perfect non-stress home. So I have very stressful moments, but I always realign my life to the Lord, because He's who gave me life, gives me life every day, and without Him I would not be here. So okay, we read the instructions, so now he's going to try it like the instructions say. I think this is like the 5th. You put
Yeah,
it in,
5th time's a
shake it
charm.
twice. Oh, a little better. It was almost there. I got the baking soda, so now I can actually make the cake. Cocoa powder and boiling water to activate the cocoa powder. And I am doing a triple batch. Now that I've started, 3 batches is a lot. I actually probably only need 2, but I've already got it started for 3, so we'll just have cupcakes, maybe 2. I wanted to make sure I had enough for the duck and everything else. And look, it all fit in my bowl. I was very much questioning it when I first started.
It looks like it wouldn't.
And the flours look a little different because I use a mixture of flours for my gluten-free baking. I like this Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1, but I also like mixing others. I also like this, even the Great Value one is good. Not as fond of this one, but I put a little bit in, and a little bit of almond flour, a little bit of coconut flour. So I like mixing, coming up with my own little recipe for flour, different gluten-free ones. And my recipe, I couldn't tell you where it's from. I just know I got it off the internet. Easy gluten-free chocolate cupcakes. I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. Since I have so much batter, I think I'm gonna make this so that I can configure it into a duck. And I might make 2 of these and 2 of these. So I'm gonna start with 1 of each, leave my batter, and then if I have enough, make another one of those 2. And then they'll be like nice and thick, and I can do a 2-tiered with a duck, maybe. Okay, kind of got it. It's bluish. Yeah, I burnt it a little. We'll see if this works. As long as we make a few of these for bubbles. That's what matters. And then the rest can be chocolate. I'm making the chocolate. This is a new thing. I've had trouble melting the white chocolate chips in the past, and this time I used a little bit of milk, just a dot of milk in it, and seemed to melt a little better. What do you think? Do these look like bubbles? I guess we'll see on the finished product. Kind of like those baking shows where they make things and at first you're like, ooh, that does not look right. But it turns out great in the end. So I'm hoping for one of those. So for the bubbles, so far, 2 kids have said they look like bubbles, look good. And 1 child gave me the questioning look like I was nuts for thinking it was a bubble. So I'm going with the 2 that say it looks fine. I forgot to set my timer, but they are not done yet. But these are done. Got the peanut butter balls, the regular ones done. These will go in the freezer to harden up, and yum, the kids will enjoy them. And this is why I should have let it cool. Look at the steam, but I was in a hurry because I want to get the second batch started. And I tried to take it out early. I'll just scrape that, put it there. It'll be good. It'll be all fine. That one came out good though. Take this one out and put the second batch in. Deviled eggs just sounded really good to me, so thought I would start some. Attempt 6, I think?
Yes.
Was a dud again. Well, I think that's all the baking I'm going to be able to do today. I'm going to finish those last couple cakes and then put them all in the fridge probably overnight so that tomorrow I can assemble. Her birthday's in 2 days, but tomorrow we're going to celebrate it. So tomorrow I got to assemble it all and try to make this duck. But for you all, it'll still be the same video. But tonight we have youth group, so I've got to make homemade pizza for supper. I try to do kind of a routine with our meals. We do like pizza once a week, taco meat once a week, chicken once a week, and yeah, kind of fill in the others with various things. So like a beef meal and a quick meal, and so it's kind of my routine. So we are having homemade pizza again, even though I just showed you that on the video. Aren't these beautiful? So happy they've actually grown, because I had like 3 or 4 pots planted, and this is the only one that's doing good. And it's the next day, and we've already had a busy day. We've already went to friends' houses to play, and I love when my kids have friends that I'm friends with the mom. It's always nice because then I get to talk to the mom while the kids run around and play. It was wonderful. So great morning, and now we're ready to make a duck. Okay, remember I am not an expert, but I want all these cakes to be the same size, and I use 2 different size pans. So I'm just going to cut. I should have used a real knife instead of this butter knife, but I've already started, so we're going to keep going. This frosting I made, it's just a simple buttercream frosting. I actually looked up a recipe because I thought I want it to be like more professional and, you know, be better, and I looked up one that had a lot of reviews, like 5 stars. It's the exact same thing I always do. But this time, after I made it in my KitchenAid mixer, I switched the attachments and put the whisk one on, because I started with the paddle. Because, of course, I'm not about to wait for my butter to thaw. So started with the paddle attachment, and once the butter was like mixed up enough, you know, to where it was malleable, then I added all the other stuff, mixed it all up, and after it was all mixed, I put in the whisk attachment, and that made it really airy and nice. And 3rd layer. If you don't know what you're doing, Google it, right? How to make a duck out of cake. Shape a duck. I Googled it, and we're gonna do it kind of how they did it. Similar. All right, this might be comical. Don't worry, I'm not gonna waste any of this chocolate cake because it's delicious. Maybe, might work. Doesn't look too bad. Archer just said I should have made it red velvet so that then it would look like the duck was bleeding when we eat it. That might be a little morbid, but you know, in the tutorial video I watched, it showed putting this in a piping bag and piping it on.
Don't we have that frosting spreader?
Yeah, you know, that would have been a lot easier, but at this point I've already started and I'm not a quitter. Probably should have put like a skewer in it too. Hey Archer, what did we do with those skewers? Those wooden skewers?
I don't know.
Oh. I just got rid of them. I keep things forever, and then as soon as I get rid of them,
You need them.
then I need them. I should be more like Grandma, keeping everything. So anytime I need something, she's always got it at her house.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Some way.
And her house is clean. It's just, she just keeps things.
What?
Archer just had a genius idea. He said, did you think about using a straw? So we're going to try this because this is how we roll. I'm going to make sure one side looks good so that if I run out of yellow frosting, the other side doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. Wait a second. I'm a frosting egg.
Well, I'll put frosting on the other side, but I can put glue over there. It's what I do with my DBS stuff too. I make sure one side looks good, and who cares if the other side doesn't, because nobody's gonna see it. Looks like something.
It looks like it does.
Okay, well good. Ta-da! No fair. The YouTube video is watching to see how to do it. They used fondant. That's cheating. Yeah, it's good if you have it, but I don't have it. I don't want it. I don't like the taste of fondant. So we're going with this. Good enough. And Ella made a duck bill for us because we didn't make any orange frosting. So we're just going to go with that.
I love it.
Well, that's what matters, isn't it? She loves it. Oh, we're not done yet. I forgot about the bubbles. Hopefully it kind of looks like bubbles. Put them on this side.
You can put them on the bottom and the top. Archer, the face looks adorable.
Yeah.
I want the big bubble and the head.
Are you laughing at my duck?
The only thing that matters is I like
It has so much.
That's right.
It has so little eyes.
I know.
it. I love
little
this
eyes.
stuffy.
That's all the eyes I had.
It's called googly eyes.
Well, I don't have any. Yeah. Hey,
It's good enough.
it's a duck. With bubbles.
There's blue right there.
I know. I kind of shaped out the line of the
I
wing.
have googly eyes.
Do you?
Mhm.
Yeah, but these are edible. He said attempt 370 because that's what it feels like. All right. Let's see if it works. Oh, and the shirt he has on, we tie-dyed. Oh, it was gonna work.
I didn't drop it.
Well, I accomplished what I set out to do. I made a duck cake. It may not be good, but you know what? As long as we make our kids happy, isn't that what matters? We see so much perfection online and on the internet that we feel like we fail if we don't do that. This is not a failure. This is a success. This is an accomplishment. I did it. Am I a cake decorator? No, I will never be, and that's okay. But I can make cakes that taste good and that make my kids happy. Isn't that what really matters in life? So thanks for watching today, friends. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel and continue to join me in this joy-filled life. Thanks. Bye.
I love my cake.